Good morning. I want to talk about a verse that people just kind of read over and don't really think about. Well, one of the verses that happens to. In 1 John chapter 4, verses 2 and 3, it says, "By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that does not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is not of God. And this is the spirit of Antichrist, which you have heard was coming and is now already in the world." So this is a pretty big issue. The spirit of Christ versus the spirit of Antichrist. There's enough evidence outside of the Bible that a educated atheist could not deny that Jesus Christ lived on this earth in the time that he was here, and that he was killed by the Romans by crucifixion. Those things are facts. To deny those is just ignorance on the part of the individual. So according to this verse, even a blatantly atheist person who denies God cannot deny that Jesus Christ came in the flesh, which according to this verse would make him spirit of Christ and not a spirit of Antichrist. Which we know that's obviously not what he's saying, because that wouldn't make any sense. So we keep digging and reading. In John chapter 8, verse 24, Jesus says, "Therefore I said to you that you will die in your sins, for if you do not believe that I am He, you will die in your sins." So you have to believe that Jesus is He. Who is He? John chapter 1, verse 14, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld His glory, the glory as the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." So here it is. Jesus came and dwelt among us in the flesh. Well, it says the Word. So let's go to John 1:1. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." That's what I call sola scriptura. I know it may not be the correct definition, but that's what it means to me. Verse interprets verse, interprets verse. And I don't have to guess, and neither do you. The Bible will interpret itself. So with John 1:1, we know that the Word is God. 1:14, we know that the Word is Jesus Christ. So in John 8:24, we know that Jesus is saying, if you don't believe that He is God come in the flesh, you will die in your sins. And then 1 John 4 is saying anybody who denies that God has come in the flesh in the form of Jesus Christ is the spirit of Antichrist. And if we believe that Jesus is in fact God in the flesh, then that can only be through the Spirit of Christ.